Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today's question is first unique number. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We solve a lot of interview questions on this channel and that can definitely help you with your interview. The question says you have a queue of integers, you need to retrieve the first unique integer in the queue and we are given with the first unique class and we need to implement three functionalities. And the first method is first unique. This should initialize the object with the numbers in the queue. And we have another show first unique should return the value of the first unique integer of the queue and should return -1 if there is no such integer. Add it should insert value to the queue. We are given with example. We are given with 235 and we are given with first unique. That means we need to initialize the queue with 235. Then we are given with first unique number. If you look at it, we are simply returning 2 because 2 is the first unique number. Here we are returning 2. Then we are adding add and we are given with 5. So we will add 5 to the queue. So 5 is here. Again they are asking show first unique. So after that again it will return 2 because 2 is the first unique character. Again they are asking us to add and now they are asking us to add 2. So again we will add 2 and now it's asking show first unique. And this time when we have two fives and two twos, we are just left with 3 which is first unique number. That's why we will return 3. And again it's asking us to add and now it's asking us to add 3. So again we will add 3 and again it's asking for the show first unique. We have two twos, two threes and two fives. That means we don't have any unique number. At the end it's returning -1. So let's move on to pen and paper. Let's see how we can solve this question. After that we will see the code. I have taken the example given in the question and modified it. FU stands for first unique, SFU stands for show first unique, A stands for add. And the question is asking that we need to implement all these three functionalities. That first unique will initialize the queue with all these numbers and SFU should return us the first unique number and A should add a number to the queue. So we know first of all we need a queue and as the question is asking about to return the first unique number. For that what we need to do, we need to take care of the number of occurrence of every number in the queue. That means we need to take care of the frequency of the number. And the best way to do that is using dictionary. What I will do, I will add number to the dictionary, number as a key and their frequency as the value. In this way, I will be storing the frequency of every single number in my dictionary so that while returning my first unique character, I can check what is the frequency. If the frequency is equal to 1, then only I will gonna return it. So let's see how we can implement add because we will gonna use add to our first unique. So what I will simply do, suppose we are given with 235, 2, 3, 5 and we have a queue which is empty and I need to add this number to our queue and I have a dictionary which is empty for now. So what I will do, if my number is in dictionary, I will simply increment the value of my number by 1. Else what I will do, I will add that number to my dictionary by its value as 1 and I will add that number to my queue. And let's see it with the example. So I come to 2 and I will check whether this number is in the dictionary or not. No. Why? Because my empty is dictionary for now. So what I will do, I will simply add my number to the dictionary. So 2 with its frequency. And I will add 2 to my queue. I inserted 2. I come to 3. I will check whether 3 is in the dictionary or not. No, 3 is not. Then what I will do? I will add it to the dictionary with frequency 1, and I will also add it to my queue. I came to 5. Same with that, I will check whether this number is in the dictionary or not. If not, then I will add it and also add it to my queue. So now my queue is 235. So we are done with our add function. So this is our add. And in the first unique, what I will do, I will take a for loop for I in nums, and I will simply add everything to my queue. And before that, I will initialize my queue and my dictionary. So we are done with our two functions, add and first unique. Now we are left with our show first unique. So let's see how we can do that. First of all, what I will do, I will check for the length. If the length of my queue is equal to 0, that means we don't have any character in the queue. I will simply return -1. And if my length of queue is more than 1, and I will check for the number in the dictionary, and if the frequency of that number is more than 1, then what I will do, I will delete that number from my queue. And if both of these two cases are passed, then what I will do, I will simply return first element of my queue. And let's see it with the example. So we have done with all three functions. Let's come to the example. So I have initialized 235 and I use add function and add it to the queue. So my dictionary is 231 with frequency 111 and my queue have three numbers 235. I came to SFU. So it is asking for show me the first unique. So what I will do, I come here, I will check, is my length of the queue is 0? No. I will come here, I'll check for the first number of my queue, which is 2, and I will check for the frequency of 2, that is 1. Is the frequency of 2 is more than 1? No, that's not true. I will come to this part. So what I will do, I will simply return the first character, which is 2. I came here, add. Now I need to add 5. So what I will do, I'll come to my add function. I will check if the number is in the dictionary. Do we have 5 in the dictionary? Yes, we have. What I will do, I will simply increment its count. So my frequency will become 2 now. And we will not touch our queue for now. Okay. Then again come for SFU. Again asking for show me the first unique number. I come to my queue and I come to my function. Again I will perform that thing. If my length is equal to 0, I will return 1. Else, I will check for the value of the first character of the queue in the dictionary. If the value of the first character in the queue is more than 1, then I will simply pop it. So my first character is 2 and the value of 2 is in the dictionary is 1. These two operations are not correct. I will simply return the first element. So I will return 2. Now I come to add. Now I need to add 2. So we will come to our add function. So I will check for whether the number is in the dictionary or not. We have 2 in the dictionary. So what I will do, I will simply increment its frequency. So now my frequency will become 2. So again, it's asking for SFU. Show me the first unique. So I will come to my function and I will check, is the length of the queue is 0? No. When the length of the queue is not 0, I will check for the value of the first character in the queue. The first character is 2 and the value of 2 in the dictionary is more than 1. So more than 1. What I will do, I will delete that element from my queue. So I will delete it. So now I have 3 and 5 in my queue. it's asking add 3. So what I will do, I will come to my add function. I will check whether this number is in the dictionary or not. If it's there, I'm increasing its frequency. Now the frequency of 3 is also become 2. Okay, I come to SFU. Show the first unique number. So I came here to SFU. I'm checking, is the length of Q is equal to 0? No. And I will check for the frequency of first element in the Q. So the first element is 3 now. I will check for its frequency. It's 2. So what I will do is, if it's more than 1, I will delete it. So I will delete it. And I will perform this step while length is greater than 0. And what is the length? Length of my Q. Again I will check for the frequency of first element, which is 5. Again it's 2. Again it's more than 1. So I will delete it. So I will delete it. And now again, as my length of Q is 0, I will simply return -1. And by the time I will come here, my answer will become 0, or you can say -1. So let me repeat it again. What we have done, we have initialized a Q and a dictionary. In our dictionary, we are maintaining a number as a key and its frequency as a value. Every time before adding, we are checking whether the number is in the dictionary or not. If that number is in the dictionary, I will increment its frequency. And if that number is not in the dictionary, if that number is coming for the first time, I will add it to the dictionary and make the value is equal to 1, and I will append it to my Q. This is how first time we added 2, 3, 5 to our Q. And then in the first unique function, we are checking if the length is equal to 0, we are returning -1. And while our length is greater than 2, we will keep performing this step, that if the frequency of the first element of the Q in the dictionary is more than 1, we will delete that element, and we will keep performing that. And at the end, if we pass through these two steps, I will return the first character of my Q. And for the first unique, we are using add function to add all the element to our Q. So let's move on to the coding part. Let's see what is the code for this problem. Let's see the code. At line number 4 and 5, I am initializing Q and dictionary, which are empty for now, and I am using add function to adding all the elements to my Q. And if you look at our add function, what I am doing, every time I am checking whether the number is in the dictionary or not. If that number is in the dictionary, I am incrementing its frequency by 1. And if that number is not in the dictionary, I am simply adding it into the dictionary. And I am also appending it to the Q. And if you look at our show first unique method, what I am doing, I am taking a while loop while length of Q is greater than 0 and the frequency of first character in the Q is more than 1. That means that number is not unique. I am popping that element from my Q. And again, if the length of Q is equal to 0, I am simply returning -1, else I am returning the first element of my Q. So this was the code for this problem. Let's see whether it works or not. So here I have submitted my code and it got accepted. If this video was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much guys for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe.